At least we've knocked off the assault vest. What? Oh. You swine. You monster. How could you? I trusted you. Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with 2 Pokemon on the field. My friends, I am back to go and have fun with this Zapdos team, this Galarian Zapdos team from Jordy. There are quite a few more Galarian Zapdoses showing up in battles these days because of Defiant. Defiant works really well with this big physical meta that we've got going on. Lots of Arcanines out there using Intimidate, lots of other Intimidate users out there, and Zapdos takes advantage of that. Right? Pokemon that lower your speed, lower your defense, lower your special attack, what have you, icy winds, that all benefits Zapdos in such a nice way with Defiant giving it a +2. Plus it has the Choice Scarf so that it can outspeed the other Pokemon after they've gone for that kind of a thing. If that's still not enough speed, you've got Roaring Moon with Tailwind to go and double your speed even more. Need to clear my throat. There we are. Chien-Pao is another way that benefits the Zapdos, right? Because you've got the Sword of Ruin to go and bring Zapdos' damage up by bringing the other Pokemon's defenses down. Works out really well. Plus you've got Sucker Punch to do some initial damage if you need to. Plus then you've got your own Arcanine to lower the attack stat of the other Pokemon because again, we are in a very physical type of meta. Amoonguss is great for just being Amoonguss. I've been saying this for 4 years now. And then Bruxish is an interesting Pokemon here because Bruxish it's basically for Farigiraf, right? You've got Dazzling, you've got Armor Tail for Farigiraf, you've got Psychic Fangs for Bruxish, a physical side, you've got Psychic for Farigiraf, the special side. But the difference here is Bruxish is a little bit more physically offensive. It has that water coverage that Farigiraf obviously doesn't have. Farigiraf is great for setting up Trick Room. Farigiraf is great for imprisoning Trick Room. Farigiraf's great for hitting with just normal type damage. But Bruxish actually does like hard physical damage, which Farigiraf just, does not. You can kind of coin flip between the two of them. More people will choose to use Farigiraf, but Bruxish does actually have a place in this meta, which is really strange considering what Bruxish looks like and what people have been using it like and how people have been using it in the past. Weird that it's still usable. Anyway, I'm going to get into the battle arena with this team. Jordy, thank you so much for submitting this team. If you would like to go and submit a team, please do so on the Pokésports Discord. You can go link down below to Pokésports.info over to the Discord where you can go to a rental codes chat, or you can go and drop a Pokepaste in the rental code so that we can go and play your team. Plus, we do ask for the Pokepastes just so that we can put them down in the description. Jordy did so. A lot of other people have done so. Thank you so much. But if you are submitting a team there, please do remember to just give both because we like to give as much info as possible. Anyway, again, let's hop into the dance floor. Let's go and see what kind of damage we can do. Follow me now. All right, a battle against Chien-Pao. Wow. Okay, we've got a Ludicolo. I respect that. The Crocodile. I respect that. The Toxicroak. All right. I'm gonna bring. So that thing's got Moxie. That whole team's got Moxie. Yeah, I think we just go with Roaring Moon Arcanine. I think the same kind of thing that we did last time. Maybe I could actually bring in the Chien-Pao and Arcanine. Just go really fast and hit really hard and do really good things, but I'm not actually going to do that. I'll bring these guys in. I'm looking at the Amoonguss. I'm looking at you, Amoonguss. Nah, you know what? There are 2 grass types on that team. I don't want to mess with it. Rage Powder wouldn't work. Spore wouldn't work. No, it's not. Man, oh man. Chien-Pao. I really like teams like this. I really like those glasses, man. Where do I get some of those? Just in life. Like what Walmart do I have to hit up to go and get some squinty eye glasses like that? All right. The attack drop didn't actually do anything there, and that's okay. My photosynthesis did. All right. I guess oh, we've got Swift Swim Ludicolo, huh? All right, I'm going to Tailwind here and Terrasilize. We can't have Swift Swim Ludicolo destroying my life. I don't want to be that level of embarrassed today. So let's go into the... Yeah, let's go and attack the Ludicolo. Go for it. It's wild. I love the idea of bringing in the Ludicolo on these teams. I have no idea what it's going to do. I have not seen it before in battle. So here we are. Oh, it's just going to fake out. Well, now at least I get to take it out in 2 hits. So that's nice. I had a feeling it had a focus sash. But that's okay. Oh, oops. Oh, poor guy. Oh, the poor guy. And now he's going back. He's shamed out of the battle. The Pelipper U-turned the Ludicolo and was like, oh, no, I can't face this. Goes right back. Toxicroak's out. Pelipper, are you going to come back out and pay for the consequences of your actions? Nope. There's Ogerpon. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty decent time to Breaking Swipe, actually. I believe I'm faster than both of these. And then Extreme Speed certainly is, so we'll go for that. I don't think I need to Tailwind in this game against these guys here. I love that. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I love the normal crown on Terrasilization. Because, like, anytime I go to a Staples, right, like, that is the top on a pen. I've seen pens that have the top of the normal Terrasilization thing. It's wild. Anyway, Embody Aspect's going to bring up Special Defense. I don't need any of those. Oh, man, that's fake outs. Fake outs drive me crazy. Do I take out the Toxicroak, or where was it looking, by the way? Its head was like way up this way. I'm never going to dodge an Extreme Speed with a head up like that. Never going to dodge an Extreme Speed, period. All right, are we trying to take out? Yeah, we're trying to take out the Arcanine here. That'll work. But at least now we know that we go... Oh, well, no, we don't know that we go first. We flinched. Chien-Pao. No, that's true. We do know that we go first because it showed the flinch text. So here comes the Pelipper. And at this point, really, all I was going to say all I need to do is take out the Ogerpon, but if I attack it with, like, a knockoff, it's not going to work anyway. We're going to go for a Breaking Swipe there. It would work, but it wouldn't do the extra damage. And then we can also... I kind of want to Ice Spinner the Pelipper because I'm expecting a Spiky Shield. Or one could expect a Spiky Shield. So this will break down the... Oh, nice crit. Nice crit. This will bring down the Ogerpon's attack. That's nice for my Roaring Moon. It's not so nice for my Chien-Pao. Because I'm expecting this Chien-Pao to... Oh, never mind. Never mind. That thing didn't take very much damage at all because of that attack drop. I like that. So now it gets a second attack off, too. This is just going to be a Breaking Swipe. Pelipper's probably going to protect this. Is it worth protecting myself? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Because that's going to attack first. The Ogerpon's going to attack first. I could get a Sucker Punch off, but if the Pelipper protects, then that's not worth going for. If the Ogerpon hits a Spiky Shield, then it's not worth going for. So we'll just protect. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, kind of a wasted turn then not going for Tailwind on my end. Because Because then I could have at least matched speed. I mean, I can still do it next turn. That's not the end of the world. Although I may want to consider switching out here. Bring out the Zapdos. That'll get hit with an Ivy Cudgel. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It'll have a better chance of living than the Chien-Pao does, though. So we'll go and bring that back. So here comes the Zapdos. It's about to take an Ivy Cudgel into rain. Nobody likes that. Okay. But that's fine, because now at least we have the Tailwind up. Now I know that I'm going to be faster. I don't have to rely on going for, you know, breaking swipes or other kinds of spread moves like that. I hate that I'm confused. My North American education. I can go for a knockoff here. Yeah, I'll just go for a knockoff. Knockoff and Thunderous Kick, I think, is all I need. Now, if I'm just going for the one big attack, why don't I just go for close combat? Yeah. Because again, I still have the Chien-Pao for later. And that's why I didn't go for a spread move. Because I don't want to hit that wide guard. So now, even if I hit myself in confusion, okay, well, I didn't. But even if I did, that would have been okay, because the Pelipper didn't actually do anything that turn. So we go for the close combat. Mask didn't take it. The Mask doesn't like the kicks. The big kicks and the punches from my bird. Doesn't like it. When a bird uses close combat, it's just like head, feet, peck. That's close combat. All right, GG's, Chip, Ack. Let's move on to the next game. All right, going up against, oh, it's Psy-Spam. It's Psy-Spam with a Galarian Zapdos. It's the Galarian Zapdos mirror match. Okay, why? All right, cool. I'm trying to figure out why the Galarian Zapdos is gonna be on this team. And honestly, I'm coming up with nothing. Okay, so listen, I know that Arcanine Intimidate is probably not what you want to see against a Galarian Zapdos, right? It's got Defiant, it's going to give it a +2, net +1, not great. But, if I can lead Arcanine and Roaring Moon, get a Tailwind off with my Roaring Moon, then I can KO that Zapdos before it even gets a chance to attack. That thing doesn't have priority. The only problem is that they have a Roaring Moon themselves. They might be able to go and hit Tailwind there. I'm just going to assume that they're not going to do that. They're not going to go for it. Maybe they'll bring out the Armarouge and the Galarian Zapdos. That might be a problem. But I think bringing out these guys are the right choice after setting up Tailwind. Yeah. Because I don't think, I don't want to bring out Bruxish for anything but, like, mass priority. And, like, that team had an Indeedee on it. So it's not doing that. I don't have to worry about that at all. And then Amoonguss, I guess I could think about bringing in the Amoonguss, but no, we're not there. We're not there. Not at this game. All right, sending out. Yeah, well, there's Armarouge and Indeedee. That's fine. I could worry myself about wide guard here. But I don't think I will. I think I'm actually going to be faced with a Follow Me Trick Room, in which case I can go for the Rock Slide. That's fine. Do I want to double that? Do I want to just be like, yeah, okay, let's Breaking Sword? No, we want to knock off this, right? I'm going to knock off the Armarouge, because if the Indeedee uses Follow Me, then at least I use knockoff on that. No, they are going to withdraw. Well, that knockoff on that's going to be pretty good, too. What do we got? Oh, they've got their own that thing. Well, that's about to take quite a bit of damage then, huh? Yeah, not a lot from knockoff, but Rock Slide, please don't miss that. Oh, okay. Glad I didn't set up the Tailwind, I guess. Didn't that also do speed? Wait a second. Didn't that also do photosynthesis speed? I'm going to outspeed that, right? Okay. And then I'll go for a knockoff on the Indeedee. I know it's not going to do... Yeah, you know what? We can go for a Breaking Swipe, actually. Yeah. Because the knockoff's not going to do full damage on the Indeedee anyway, because it used its Psychic Seed. It doesn't have an item. I might as well... Oh, no. Sometimes the first turn isn't exactly what you want it to be. And so you're like, all right, let's just run it back. Let's figure this out. I'm kind of the same way. Anyway, let's go into the next game, I guess. Ooh, now I'm facing a Gengar. These rank matches are fun today. I like that. All right, so we've got a Gengar, we've got a Hydreigon, we've got a Dragonite. All three things that Chien-Pao loves. Wow, actually, wait. Everything Chien-Pao loves. This team is weak to Dark and Ice. Like everything is. Okay, how do I exploit that? We've got Chien-Pao, we've got Roaring Moon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. If I just go and slam those first, right? What happens here? They bring out the Murkrow, they hit Tailwind, they go for a Make It Rain, they make it hurt. Yeah, it's not so bad. Do I bring out the Bruxish for anything? I mean, there's the Dragonite. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring out the Dragonite. Oh, not the Dragonite, the Bruxish, because the Ceruledge and the Dragonite are there. And then what's the last Pokemon here? Hitting a Rock Slide is good for a lot of Pokemon. Hitting a Flare Blitz is great for the Golden Go. I think it's going to be that. Yeah, I think it's going to be Arcanine. And Galarian Zapdos just doesn't have too much to do in this game. You got a couple things that you can U-turn, you got a couple things that you can close combat, but most of the time you're hitting just effectively against Salcy's team. Yeah. Okay, Gengar and Murkrow. Interesting first lead. Cool. We got Chien-Pao and Roaring Moon. Do I need to match a Tailwind here? I could think about that. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't mind matching a Tailwind, I think. Okay. So we go for that. Now, I don't like my stats aren't going to be lowered, but Lash Out's just going to do a lot of damage. I could just Sucker Punch the Gengar and see how much damage that does. But what if it doesn't? What if it goes for something silly? Something cheeky? Something sly? Yeah, we'll go for the Gengar. Just Lash Out. The extra 5 power and the priority isn't really gonna be that detrimental, I hope. Yeah, good thing I didn't go for the Sucker Punch. See? It went for something cheeky. And there it is. Now my Roaring Moon's gonna have its first sleep turn, and Chien-Pao's gonna do some damage at least. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's all I need. I think now I'm pretty safe to either go for a Tailwind or a Breaking Swipe. I think Tailwind's the right call. Then the Sucker Punch. I think I'm pretty safe to go for a Sucker Punch this turn. Because either they're going to switch out the Gengar and nothing's going to happen, or they're going to go for an actual attack here. Or what if they just go for a Hypnosis? Let's protect. Let's protect. Let's keep it. Okay, well, fine. Next turn, I am way more confident going for the Sucker Punch if they're just going for Icy Winds. Which is interesting, because they've also got... They're going to attack me. They've also got Tailwind up, so going for the Icy Wind is like... Oh, we're really playing the speed control game, huh? This is going to be the last thing that Roaring Moon does, so... Yeah, we'll Sucker Punch the Gengar. I don't think Murkrow's going to take out Roaring Moon this turn. They're trying to put Chien-Pao to sleep. But it messes. Wet Noodle Fight. I love Wet Noodle Fights. Okay, if I wake up this turn, yeah, and I set up Tailwind, then I am a lot more confident just going for a breaking swipe. I could also just go for it. No, you know what? No, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a knockoff on the Murkrow. I'm going to go for a... Nah. Think about it more. Think about it more. Because I can knock off the Eviolite, and that'll make the rest of this game like real easy for the Murkrow. I like that too much. I'm just going to go for it. I can now just go for an Ice Spinner on the Gengar. Yeah. And then it doesn't really matter if the Murkrow goes down. I don't need to go for a Sucker Punch because I just straight up outspeed. Now we go for the knockoff. We get the Eviolite out of here. Okay. So we lose the Roaring Moon here, but I think that's fine because now we have the... ooh, that's fun. Now we have the Arcanine. Arcanine plus Sword of Ruin. That's huge. Absolutely massive. Arcanine comes out. Hydreigon comes out. That's okay. We've got Ice Spinner for that thing. I think a Rock Slide is actually going to be exactly what the doctor ordered here. Just do all the damage there. I'm going to go for an Ice Spinner, but I'm expecting that Hydreigon to Terrasilize this turn. They did not Terrasilize the Gengar, so we'll go for the Ice Spinner on that. Okay. So they didn't go for the Terrasilization this turn. They just kind of wanted to see what I do. Also get the Tailwind up. But if this Rock Slide hits, like without Eviolite, I'm pretty sure that Murkrow is going way down. Because those Banded Rocks are no joke. So it hits the Protect. Don't miss. All right. Yeah, bye Murkrow. Yeah. At this point, that thing's definitely going to Terrasilize. If it's Steel, then I think I am in a lot of trouble. So, what I'll do... I think I need to bring back this Arcanine. But I also need to take it out. Take out the Cerulean Edge. I think I have the turns to do that. I think I can go for the Rock Slide now. Go for a Lash Out on the Cerulean Edge. Do I want to Terrasilize anybody right now? Yeah, I think so. I think I want to Terrasilize the Arcanine. Yeah. We're going to Lash Out the Cerulean Edge. Because someone's going to Terrasilize this turn. There it is. Either it's the Cerulean Edge into Grass, or it's the Hydreigon, which I assume it is, into Steel. Now it's into Fire, which makes Rock Slide even better. Okay, that's great. That is great. Because, yeah, again, I was worried it was going to tear into Steel, not take that much damage from Rock Slide. I would have wanted to bring the Arcanine back and bring out Bruxish, because that stops the Shadow Sneak and stuff. But then when I bring it back in later, I could go and hit it with a Flare Blitz, which is why I was saying I do need to take out the Cerulean Edge so that it doesn't do Cerulean Edge things, but that's not doing very much damage. If I Terrasilize that into Ghost, I would have been in a bad time, but we're not living in that world. Great. So Lash Out just goes and takes that down. Heat Wave's gonna hurt my Chien-Pao. Yeah. Oh no, I Terrastilized. North American education. All right, what do I do? Well, I have Bruxish, right? Like that is, oh, come on. That is what I have Bruxish for. That sucks so much. Now I have Bruxish, I can go and hit it with a Heat Wave, or a Wave Crash. Heat Wave Crash. Wow. All right, Hydreigon and Wave Crash on you. Yeah. That's the way. That is indeed the way. I can't use Head Crash because of Choice Band, and I missed the last one. So I think that actually will spell defeat. Oh no. Oh no! Come on. Come on. If I swapped out into Bruxish last turn, that would have been, or 2 turns ago, my Arcanine could have come back with Head Smash instead. That's so sad. Anyway, we'll go for this. See the Dark Pulse. Live the Dark Pulse. Of course not. My hubris brought about my downfall in this game. Oh, Sol C89, your 2 years on me proved so beneficial. Good job. GG Sol. We'll go into the next game. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I'm going up against the coolest teams. This is amazing. There's a Clefable and a Flapple and a Mienshao. I'm going to bring in Bruxish here. Yes, I'm not going to lead with it, but I am going to bring it. I'm going to bring in Roaring Moon and Arcanine. I bring in Bruxish in the back. And then something that can deal with Pokemon. One of these Pokemon are going to earn their spot as a part of the thumbnail. Yeah, let's bring in Galarian Zapdos then, right? I think that's right. And again, this is what I'm gonna do, right? When I select these Pokemon, this is what I have in mind. I'm like, one of these Pokemon, they need to earn their spot in the thumbnail. They need to, if they perform well, then what they will win is a self-portrait, and will make them really cool. If I won a boxing match, or if I were going up in a boxing match, first of all, I'd get my butt kicked immediately. But second of all, I'd get like a cool little thumbnail of me, right? It would be like Michael, and my opponent would be like a jar of mayonnaise. And it'd be the fight of the century because I wouldn't be able to win. All right. Typhlosion's sleeping. Someone wake that Typhlosion up. It's game time. It's game time. Flapple and Clefable. Cleflapple. There's no priority on that, right? I outspeed that, but also I have a weird like set of moves to be using on this, right? Because like I've got Breaking Swipe, which doesn't affect the Clefable, but is super effective on that. Or I have Knockoff, which is effective and not very effective. I like the Knockoff. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm incredibly worried about this Clefable, strangely enough, that I think I want to Extreme Speed it or Head Smash it. Let's take it out. Let's do the big hit. All right. They're gonna withdraw the Flapple, which is really good for me. Something's about to get knocked off. Okay. They know how to bring their Pokemon back. Oh, it avoided it. Okay. Skill swap. What are we doing? We're double intimidating. Cool. Okay. Well, this is kind of forcing me into a switching situation. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, let's switch into Bruxish. Do I need to? I'm not going to swap this out, actually. I'm going to keep this in. I'm going to Head Smash it. I think even though I am -2, I'm pretty sure I can still take this thing out. Because it's Head Smash, Arcanine with a Choice Band. So... what I'm trying to avoid here, though, is getting hit by a Moonblast. So down that thing goes. I take a bunch of damage. Like 25, yeah, 30%. Gravity! Oh, that'll make my Head Smashes better. I should probably try and get Tailwind up. I think that would be a big help in Gravity here. Here's Flapple again. Oh, right. Flapple, that's Grav Apple, right? Does a lot of damage in gravity. Well, we're going to want to protect that. We can swap into Zapdos. Oh, and now, yeah, they can just swap Intimidate again. Maybe that's what they'll do. Maybe they'll trigger my Defiant. That would be nice. I like how Flapple just kind of like retreats into the apple for a hot second. Comes back out. It's like, I'm back. All right, here's Bruxish. And Wonderwall. Cool. Okay. So that's not a skill swap, which I hoped it was, but it's okay. Grab Apple does a lot of damage, mind you, but not... uh-oh. Uh-oh for them. Okay. So this is Zapdos' last chance to do a big attack. Last chance to do its dance. So we can go for Psychic Fangs on this. I'm probably going to get hit by that Follow Me one more time, but... I could hit... Oh, hold up. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Because then even if I get hit with the Follow Me, then I swap out the Zap. Because this is, again, Zapdos' last big attack, so... Big attack. What am I bringing in to take a Grav Apple? I'm guessing that's Roaring Moon. Hold on. Grav Apple is definitely special, right? Like, it's 100% special. No, it's physical. All right. Well, then, you know, bring in the Arcanine. It's fine. I could have sworn that this Flapple was a big special guy, but no. No, that's 110 base attack. Cool. At this point, though, I kind of want to start ignoring the Flapple. Okay? Do you see what I mean? Ah, I almost dropped my Joy-Con. This is -1. Gravity has not ended just yet. Yeah, we bring out the Roaring Moon. I kind of want to target the Grav, though. The Flapple. Because I'm going to target this with Psychic Fangs, but I am going to with Wave Crash. Yeah, I'm just going to Tailwind. Do I really want to Terrasilize this, though? I don't think I do. No, a single Wave Crash without Tera is probably enough to take it out. Because I would like to Terrasilize Zapdos, like, right at the end there. I think that makes a lot of sense. What's this? Terrastalizing your Flapple? Well, Breaking Swipe wouldn't do anything there. Okay, so we're still going for Follow Me's. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a little spooky. It's a little spooky. I couldn't keep Zapdos in before because of the drop in defense. Okay, that was an issue to keep it alive for the next turn. Now that I've brought it down to -1, I'm pretty sure I can survive another Grab Apple. Where are we at on gravity here? One more turn. So as long as I can survive this, or just straight up take it out, I can knock off this thing. Okay. What I'm assuming here is there might be an item that I haven't been thinking about. Maybe that thing has a Choice Band. Maybe that thing has a Focus Sash. But regardless, I don't think I've seen it go for another attack. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it go for another attack. Ooh. Uh-oh. I have knockoff for that, I guess. At this point, this is just kind of a let's see what happens turn by turn kind of situation. Because I have no full game plan for what's going on, clearly. But we'll see. I did 0 damage, and I have a choice scarf, so I'm in a sad position. But at least we've knocked off the assault vest. What? Oh! You swine! You monster! How could you? I trusted you! What is this game? Gravity's at least gonna return to normal. I wish I could, but I can't. I have to choice scarf this. Okay. I have to knock off, I guess? Yeah, I mean, I do, so. I'm going to knock out the Clefable here. But like, I have nothing for the Flapple. I think I like hard lose. I think I hard lose to this. To the point where like, this thing can just, oh, really? Electro Web is how you take me out. Okay. Oh, my speed. Yikes. Yikes. Like, wow. At least this loss is spectacular because of, you know, the whole skill swapping Defiant and Intimidate. That's hilarious. I just want to know what kind of attack it has, or what kind of item it has. I should have gone for a knockoff on the Flapple just to see that, because now it's going to go for like a Terra Blast. Yeah, that goes for a Terra Blast and knocks out my Roaring Moon. And it gets a crit. And it gets a crit. Wow. I'm sweating. Like that was wild. I love that so much. Cool. I don't want that to be the last game though. Like I want to end on a good note. These guys need to earn their spot in the thumbnail. All right, let's go. Let's do one more game. GG. Let's go. All right, going up against David. David is bringing a team full of no Grav Apples, no Flapples, no Clefables, no Toxicroaks, just David. And David's bringing a lot of physicality. So that's going to be Arcanine. That's going to be Roaring Moon. I'm going to bring in Amoonguss because Amoonguss is Amoonguss. And Galarian Zapdos, does that work here? Yes, that absolutely works here. So we're just going to go and bring those. What I worry about, though, with this team, and what I've always worried about with team building, is Pokemon with teams with 2 choice items. I have a tendency to go and pick them like I just did together, and it's tough to really commit to 2 locked in moves, right? Like I have the Arcanine, which I have to make a choice in which move to use, and I have the Zapdos where I have to make a choice, which is where people in the comments are like, yo, you just need to switch out your Pokemon. Like do that more and you'll be fine. So this game, I'm gonna switch out my Pokemon more. That's what's gonna happen. I've got the Arcanine. I want to hit the Intimidate as many times as possible. So let's make that work. Let's make that happen. Come on, David. David with the plainest trainer card. Big respect to just be David. This is, all right, David, what are you going to do? David's sending out Tornadus and Urshifu. Good job, David. Arcanine and Roaring Moon. That doesn't really do much to David because, Roaring Moon is, or not Roaring Moon, Urshifu is the crit meister. But I can Terrastalize, or I can just switch it out. Think about that. If I just swap out the Arcanine for the Amoonguss. Was that so hard? I can now go for either a Breaking Swipe or a Knockoff. Or just a Tailwind. Do I actually want to just hit a Tailwind here? No. I have time later. This Urshifu can't take me out. We can go for a knockoff or breaking swipe. Breaking swipe. Let's get damage off on both of them. Let's break Sashes. Let's break Hearts. Easy. Amogus. Like, I don't really care if this Tailwind hits. I care a little bit more now. But I am glad that I got the Intimidate off, because that would have done a lot of damage. I guess we're swapping into Arcanine here to lower the damage on the Bramaluna, which is the only way that I can think of Roaring Moon these days. Intimidate, intimidate. But at least you get intimidated as well, you know? Tornadus and Arcanine. So at this point, I think I want to... Oh, man, and it has Rocky Helmet. At this point, I think I want to put something to sleep. I can Tera Water for this. Yeah, that's the right call. And then I just go for a Spore on the Arcanine. I can swap my Arcanine in here as well. If they bring their Arcanine out, next time I can have my Zapdos be in. Make sure that comes. Arcanine has been like hard fixed on my side of the field, on my Arcanine spot. You see it's facing me. That's not usual. That ain't right. That ain't normal. Water Moogus. Okay. Okay. That had better be a crit. Okay. Come on. A critical hit with a -2 Arcanine is real fun. All right, we're going to go for the Zapdos here. And yeah, I think we need to swap out the Amoonguss. Because what else is the Amoonguss going to do? Nothing. That's the answer. Yeah, so we switch that into Roaring Moon. I think I'm just going to Thunderous Kick. It's probably going to swap out. But if it swaps out into Urshifu, then I'm fine. If it swaps out into Fluttermane, then I'm certainly decidedly not. So if I go for a Brave Bird on the Tornadus and just say, you know, forget it. Just, I'm not even going to play that game. Then maybe that'll do it. I have a Choice Scarf for later. So if this is actually a swap out into Arcanine, the next turn I'll be not faster because I'm not in Tailwind. Ah! Oh, it's Chien-Pao. Okay, that makes things a little easier. I'm happier that it's Chien-Pao than Fluttermane. That would have been worse for me. Now, if I don't want to stick to... I can stick to Thunderous Kick if this doesn't KO my Zapdos, which of course it does. Which of course it does, because it critical hits. Okay. Listen, I'm going to go into Amoonguss. We're going to win that way. It's not taunted anymore. It will be. It will be next turn. So we're going to just protect. We're going to protect and not Tailwind because I'm just... Well, yeah, I'm going to Tailwind because I could get Sucker Punched. It doesn't matter because they're in Tailwind. They're just going to be faster than me. How much time do I have left on Tailwind? Just one turn. Which doesn't matter because the Tornadus is just going to do Tornadus things next turn and hit the priority Tailwind. I don't think there's anything I can do is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that there's nothing I can do at this point. They have all 4 Pokemon. I have 2. Yeah, gonna protect. I'm gonna protect. Just double protects. Just hands up in the air. Just say, no, stop. Just let me think. Give me time to think here. Just give me a second, Neil. Just give me a second, Neil. I'm trying to think. Yeah, like, I know you're going to go for the taunt. I mean, what's the thing going to go for? And Chien-Pao goes for an Icicle Crash. That can miss. That can miss. That's my win condition. That misses. So Tailwind Peter's out here. They can go for a Tailwind. But then if they're going for a Tailwind, they're not going for a taunt. So... This is going to have to be the strongest knockoff that I've ever had. No, we're just going for Breaking Swipes. Breaking Swipe. Breaking Swipe and Spore. Chien-Pao has Protect too. This is the longest, saddest fight that I've ever had in my life. Moongoose is going to fall for the taunt. Not that it matters. Breaking Swipe on the Torny. I forgot it has a Rocky Helmet too. I'm gonna knock myself out. I've got a Tailwind this. Tailwind and Pollen Puff, my own Roaring Moon. Live, brother. Live. Just saw the season finale of Loki. That's what I'm gonna think about right now. It's series, I guess? Series finale of Loki? My gosh, what a good show that was. I think I saw an interview with Tom Hiddleston, was that his name? Where he was talking about like, this is the culmination of like 14 years. All right, let's go and use Pollen Puff on the Tornadus. Culmination of 14 years of him playing that role, and like it amalgamates it you know, touches on all of the points of all of the little bits of his career. And like, if you've watched it, you'll have heard some like very familiar lines that like, you know, some very familiar lines. Will Pollen Puff the Chien-Pao. Sorry, I'm thinking about three things at the same time. Yeah, just keep taunting me. Bring it. Bring it. Like there's a line that he says at the very end that's directly paralleling one of the first movies that he's in. Look at that. That did some good damage to Chien-Pao. And when he said it, I was like, that's a callback. It's got to be. I didn't know where it was from, but then later through like TikTok scrolling and stuff, like I found exactly where it was from. And I'm like, yes, I knew it. It's an awesome callback. Very good. Very good. Anyway, I thought Loki was amazing. I've kind of fallen off, like most people, I've kind of fallen off of the Marvel train. I don't watch everything, but you know, when I do watch stuff, I get really, really invested. So anyway. Hey, this team was fun. Thank you so much to Jordy for supplying this team. I had a lot of fun with it, even though, you know, we didn't pull out as many wins as I thought that I would with this team. It has all of the building blocks of a really good team, right? And a good pilot can really take this thing far. Arcanine with Intimidate does a lot of good stuff. Bruxish with Dazzling, that works really well. I like it compared to what's it called? Farigiraf, because it has the priority, right? Instead of having a Farigiraf with like Imprison and Trick Room, you have a Bruxish, which just does a little bit more damage, right? But along with that, you also lose a little bit of bulk. And I think Farigiraf has. So, I mean, I could kind of go either way. I respect the Bruxish pick. It could be a Farigiraf, but I'm good with either. Amoonguss, Chien-Pao, and Zapdos. Zapdos is really interesting, and I've been seeing a lot of Zapdoses today on the ladder, so clearly there's something going on. I think Defiant users are seeing a big comeback here, where, you know, getting hit with all the Intimidates out there, like almost every team has some kind of Intimidate setter or some kind of thing that reduces stats. And I think Zapdos really benefits from that. Anyway, I've been Mike to play with two Pokemon on the field. One more time, thank you so much, Jordy, for supplying this team, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.